There is a moment after reconstruction where the man realizes something unsettling. The inner work didn't end the battle. It moved it outside. The battle is no longer inside your chest. It's in your relationships, in your work, your boundaries, your voice, and your daily decisions. This is where most men fail. Not because they didn't heal enough, but because they thought healing meant withdrawal, not engagement. The world does not care what you've realized in silence. It only responds to who you are when pressure arrives. Many men end up delaying their re-entry. They say, I'm still integrating, I'm still healing, I'm not ready yet. But beneath that language is fear. The fear of being seen differently, being tested publicly, losing approval, holding boundaries that cost something. The battlefield exposes identity. And if your spine is still theoretical, the world will show you immediately. This phase is not about aggression. It's about orientation. Can you stand where you once folded and crumbled? This is not about dominance. It's not about becoming harsh or confrontational. The battlefield is saying no when you used to explain yourself. Speaking clearly when you used to soften. Leaving dynamics that require self-betrayal. Choosing alignment over belonging. The battlefield is where integrity becomes visible. Men confuse peace with passivity, but peace without spine is collapse disguised as maturity. The first opponents are not strangers. They are old friends, familiar relationships, old environments, internalized expectations. And they don't attack you directly. They test you subtly. They say, you've changed. You're being intense. You used to be easier. Why are you so serious now? This is not feedback. It is gravity trying to pull you back into orbit. The masculine warrior is not violent. He is immovable. He does not need to explain himself to people who are committed to understanding him. He does not argue with gravity. He does not negotiate his values. His power comes from coherence. When his words, his actions, his boundaries, and his direction align. The world feels it immediately. This is why his presence intimidates people who rely on chaos. Returning from the battlefield costs you something. You may lose familiar approval, old roles, false intimacy, and environments built on your compliance. But what you gain is non-negotiable. Self-trust, grounded authority, nervous system stability, direction. The battlefield strips away performance masculinity and reveals embodied masculinity. And you'll see The whole world changes when you're no longer rushing to respond, when you're no longer justifying boundaries, when you don't abandon yourself under pressure. This is when manipulation stops working. Not because you fight it, but because it no longer finds a hook. The battlefield teaches a man this truth. Clarity is protection. Integrity is defense. Consistency is dominance. You do not win the battlefield. You outgrow it. Victory comes and looks like calmness under pressure, clear decisions, no emotional bargaining, no collapse after confrontation. The battlefield does not crown you, it just reveals you. This phase is not cruelty, it is confirmation. You rebuilt yourself in private. Now life tests you in public. Not to break you, but to see if you are real. To see if you stand where you once folded. To see if you speak where you once chose to hide. To see if you choose alignment where you once negotiated. Subscribe if you're walking this path.